Luckily we've had some guys that's been in the playoffs, been in finals, Western Conference Finals, stuff like that. So we all know what the playoff stakes, and we're picking up the preparation mentally, physically. So
when we talk about you as a rebounder, obviously the numbers speak for themselves, but I think one thing we miss is the pace in which you play once you get the rebound. It kind of changes the dynamic that group doesn't always have. How important is it for you to kind of switch things up? And do you take kind of responsibility when you get rebounds, just trying to give the team a different look and playing a little bit more up and down?
I think with that first unit, obviously play a little bit slower. And I think I take that onus of getting guys involved, pretty seriously, and want to make sure I get, guys shots or play calls for guys to get them going and stuff like that. And obviously defensive rebound and pushing is a way to get those guys easy shots, get a way to get Jalen easy shots and not being harassed, get OG or Kel into the flow of it, get Cat moving into trails for trail threes, will be able to attack his defender while he's kind of backpedaling. So it's something I definitely take pride in, and obviously we want JB to score, and he's going to make the right plays, and we want Cat to score. So I kind of take that onus upon myself to make sure we get everybody involved and get Mikel and OG going.
Do you feel like it's important when you play against a team that plays fast to not necessarily match the pace, but make sure you guys do play at a fast? Like Indiana comes to mind, another team that plays fast, and you guys felt like you guys had success playing faster than you. Like, do you want to keep pace with those teams, or is it just kind of depend on how the game goes?
I think it depends on how the game goes. Myself, I always play pretty fast. I'm extremely comfortable playing in the open court with my decision making. Getting to the rim or getting guys, easy open shots. So I don't think we can concern it too much about our opponent, more about us. But obviously, if we play an opponent that plays fast, there's just room for more possessions.
Big Bill for reputation being tough physical team. Does that check out from what you experienced playing against them? And if so, what does that mean for you guys? Do you have to adjust anything, or did you just do what you do?
We have to not just match that physicality, but exceed it. I think there are times you can use that to your advantage, and be able to get to the free throw line and draw fouls and do those kind of things. So we know what kind of game it's going to be. We know what we have to be prepared for physically and mentally. And obviously that physicality for the series is going to be, probably one of the more physical series in the playoffs.
Josh, have you talked to Kat or Mikhail, or have there been discussions just how different a Knicks playoff game is, whether it's the atmosphere or just the expectations and the criticism that comes with it?
I haven't talked to them about it. They'll get a feel for the Garden and how electric it is in the playoffs. The criticism, they're gonna love you some days, they're gonna hate you other days. So you gotta put the criticism out. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters is if you put that work in, if the team knows you put the work in, and you empty the tank. And as long as you do that, a lot of times you're going to find success. So not really worried about the criticism at all, for those guys or anybody on the team. But excited to see how they are, with that Garden, because that Garden playoff time is one of the best arenas in the world.
Josh, how you feeling about your early jump shot this time of the year?
Feeling solid. Like I said, for this week is a good week to really put the work in on it. I'm working, obviously practice, getting shots up in practice, after practice, I have a friend at the court in his house, so before practice I go over there, I shoot at his house, and then I shoot either at the facility at night or back at his house at night. So I'm getting probably 2 or 3, workouts of shooting and just making sure I'm comfortable and confident with it. And yeah, so I'm just working out the kinks of it. But I'm always confident in my abilities.
Is there a set number of jump shots that you shoot like 1,000?
Nah, it's for me. It's never been a numbers thing. Whether it's jump shot or whatever reps or those, it's more of how my body feels, and in terms of if I feel like I'm getting good reps or if I feel like mentally, I'm starting to slip and fade and I'm getting into bad habits, and I don't want to sit there and try to force up an extra 100 makes doing bad habits, and then that doesn't benefit me in the long run. So it's more not a set number. It's more about how my body's feeling with the added repetitions physically, but also mentally, making sure I don't slip up my mechanics.
I think it'll be a whole team effort. He's a great player. Just I think collectively we'll try to make it as difficult as possible on him, and yeah.
In terms of scouting, what is it that he does that just makes him a difficult cover?
Just a great all-around player. Shoot, drive, pass, can do everything.
Does your preparation change when you have a week to prepare for one opponent as opposed to preparing for a different opponent every other day?
Oh yeah, there's more time now, so you can get more in detail with stuff, but same attention to detail.
How detailed, I guess, like are you spending hours around the clock at home looking at film? Like what is the detail look like for you?
I just prepare, watch film, and then we have great coaches who prepare us really well, and then talking with my teammates too. It's a collaborative effort.
Josh was just talking about how, people talk about his shot, but that a lot of what he wants to do is make sure you get your shots and Mikel gets his touches and everybody kind of is feeling it. Do you kind of see that with him, that he's almost like a point guard in a forward body or?
Yeah, he's a great all-around player. He can do everything too. So I guess it's a balance of being aggressive and then also being a connector. And he does a good job of doing both.
With that attention on Cade, how much does that open up, stuff like guys like Beason? He had a pretty big year for
we're going to try to key on everyone. They're a team full of great players. Malik can really shoot. Tim can really shoot. Tobias is a great player. Duran's a great player. They have great players off the bench. They have a great team.
When you're going from transition from the regular season to the playoffs, is it important to take a mental break, or is it just like this is just what it is? Like, do you need just kind of a second to let everything just decompress and then kind of start fresh, or do you just like to just go into it, watch film of the Pistons immediately?
Yeah, I like to just go right into it.
You said at the end of the season that sky is the limit with this team. What are the main things that you can build on for this playoff run?
Just getting better each and every day. Try not to keep making the same mistakes. If you make a mistake, address it, go forward and see what the next mistake is. Just trying to grow and build every day.
The numbers for when Mitch and Cat play together are really good, but in terms of the time that they spend on the court, obviously Mitch came back late, so didn't have that much time. Just in that small amount of time that you've had Mitch and Cat available on the court, playing minutes together, what have you seen? And do you think that can be a good lineup that you guys go to?
I think so. I think they play well with each other. They complement each other very well, and then just having size like that on the floor is difficult for teams to go against.
The record that you had against winning teams and especially the top teams, but it kind of give you an extra chip on your shoulders or something to prove in these playoffs?
I think whoever we're playing, we always try to win. So I don't think we think of it like that. We just want to win the game. Doesn't matter who we're playing.
Yeah, isn't that coming at the end of this season and kind of wanting to wrap things up a bit better than what you've shown in the season?
Oh, for sure. You always want to be better than what you were. So you always want to improve and do better than you did previously.
Okay, Josh said that the playoff atmosphere, obviously electric at MSG. Is there any way of communicating that to the guys who haven't, played in that atmosphere yet on this run?
I think you don't know until you experience it. You can tell them, but no one actually gets until they have gone through it.
They had some success from 3-point range in the regular season matchup. Just what have you seen as a team put through 3-point defense kind of as the season went on?
But what?
Well, what do you kind of see from as a team in your 3-point defense as the season went on?
I guess just improving the communication, closing out better, and trying to limit more threes.
You said how you had your first experience in the Knicks postseason last year. What are you looking forward to the most about taking the court?
Just the atmosphere, the fans. It's awesome.
When people talk about the Pistons, they obviously always bring up physicality. What do you guys have to do to, I guess, meet or raise the level of physicality? Or do you think that?
Oh, just exceed their physicality. I think we're a physical team as well. I think we should have to show it.